Assalamualaikum Wr.Wb. I'm Elsa Rosiana from Politeknik Negeri Cilacap. I'm from Electrical Engineering and I'm semester 4 now. And I'm here want to talk about a virus that's spreading the world. It is a virus, COVID-19. This virus originates from China, Wuhan, and then spreading too fast in the world. What is the COVID-19? A new coronaviruses suffer acute respiratory syndrome. Coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2, has recently emerged to cause a human pandemic. Although molecular diagnostic tests were rapidly developed, serologic assays are still lacking, yet urgently needed. Validated serologic assays are needed for contact tracing, identifying the viral reservoir, and epidemiologic studies. We developed serologic assays for detection of SARS-CoV-2, neutralizing spike protein specific and nucleoside specific antibodies. Using serum samples from patients with PCR confirmed SARS-CoV-2 infection, other coronaviruses, or other respiratory pathogenic infection. We validated and test various antigens in different in-house and commercial ELISAs. We demonstrate that most PCR-confirmed SARS-CoV-2 infected persons seroconverted by 2 weeks after disease onset. We found that commercial S1, IgG, or IgA ELISAs were our lower specificity and sensitivity varied between the two assays. The IgA ELISA showed higher sensitivity. Overall, the validated assays described can be instrumental for detection SARS-CoV-2 specific for diagnosis, seroepidemiologics, and vaccine evaluation studies. In December 2019, a new coronavirus emerged in China and caused an acute respiratory disease now known as coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. The virus was identified to be a beta coronavirus related to acute respiratory syndrome. Coronavirus or SARS-CoV and thus was named SARS-CoV-2. In less than 2 decades, the virus is the third known coronavirus to cross the species barrier and cause severe respiratory infection in humans after SARS-CoV in 2003 and Middle East Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus or MERS-CoV. In 2012, year with unprecedented spread compared with the earlier two viruses. Because of the rapid increase in number of cases and uncontrolled and fast spread worldwide, the World Health Organization has declared SARS-CoV-2 a pandemic. As of March 14, 2020, the virus had infection more than 130,000 persons in 1,022 countries, 3.7% of whom have died. Rapid identifications of the etiologies and sharing of the genetic sequence of SARS-CoV-2 has led to rapid availability of real-time PCR diagnosis. Rapid identifications of the etiology and sharing of the genetic sequence of the virus, followed by international collaborative effort initiated. Because of emergence of SARS-CoV-2 has led to rapid availability of real-time PCR diagnosis assays that support case ascertainment and tracking of the outbreak. Availability of these assays has helped in patient detection and effort to contain the virus. However, validated serologic assays are still lacking and are urgently needed. Validated serologic assays are crucial from patient contact tracing, identifying viral reservoir hosts, and epidemiologic studies. Epidemiologic studies are urgently needed to help uncover the burden of disease. In particular, the rate of asymptomatic infections and to get the better estimates on illness and death. In addition, the epidemiologic studies can help identify the extent of virus in household, communities, and specific settings, which could help quite control measure serologic assays, are also needed for evaluations of results of vaccine trials and development of therapeutic antibodies. Among the first coronavirus structural protein, the spikes, or ACE, and nucleocapsid, or AIN protein are the main immunogens. We describe the development of serologic assays for detection of virus neutralizing antibodies and antibodies to the AIN protein and various S protein domains, including the S1 subunit and the receptor binding domain, or RBD, or SARS-CoV-2 in an ELISA format. Using a well-characterized cohort of serum sample from PCR confirmed SARS-CoV-2 and patient PCR confirmed to be infected with seasonal coronaviruses and other respiratory pathogens. With validated and tested various antigens in different platforms developed in-house as well as commercial programs. COVID-19 is easy to attack in a weak immune system. Someone who has a bad condition with another disease in his body easily attacked by COVID-19. That's why between at the age of adulthood are elderly vulnerable to contaminations with COVID-19, and mortality rates are high in old age. A person who affected by COVID-19, it doesn't have a certain symptoms in his body. Symptoms that are seen normally is high fever more than 38 Celsius in 3 days, and then cough and body ache. After 7 days, a person usually has begun to feel shortness of breath and headache. It is so dangerous, so we have to bring on the hospital to undergoing rapid tests. We can be a carrier the virus if we have a good immunity, but we can be positive and sick because of the COVID-19 if the immune of the body was not good. So, we are a good citizen. We should have our country, our world, and our earth. So always keep your health. Eat some health food. You must eat some honey, olive, and olive oil, and make some of drink from the ingredients of ginger to keep your maintenance endurance. If you love your family, don't leave your home. If it is urgent, you must use the mask, and you should wash your hand and take the hand sanitizer to protect your body. Please, social distancing is our best solution, so stay at home, everyone. I hope this pandemic disappear from this earth. Okay, everyone, if my language is not polite and there are many mistakes I do, I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum Wr.Wb.